God bless you. So are you?
Thank you for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on?
You guys gotta back up. Gotta back up. The pool has to get photos. Back up back there. Thank you so much. Don't wait for cameras. Back there. I don't know how to get back there. Your mic's
Sam?
CEO and founder of the American Chamber of Commerce.
Back there, you have
One more Sam, my brother. He loves business.
He's gonna stop the war.
Sir, Sir, Liz Cheney last night interpreted your comments as threatening her with death. Sir, Liz Cheney interpreted your comments last night as threatening her with death. What's your response to that?
Was that necessary to make the comments in that
Oh yeah, sure. She's a war hawk. She kills people. She wanted, even in my administration, she was pushing that we go to war with everybody. And I said, if you ever gave her a rifle and let her do the fighting, if you ever do that, she wouldn't be doing too well. I will tell you right now. But she's a war hawk. She wants to go kill people unnecessarily. And if she had to do it herself and she had to face the consequences of battle, she wouldn't be doing it. So it's easy for her to talk, but she wouldn't be doing it. She's actually a disgrace.
President Trump, will you have Nikki Haley campaign with you at all in the final
Well, she is campaigning. I mean, she's campaigning for us.
Mr. Trump, I'm sorry, guys. You said last night, President Trump, you said last night you would essentially let Robert F. Kennedy Jr. do whatever he wants with health care. What
Well, he's going to have a big role in health care.
HHS, maybe?
We just left. In fact, I think he might be here.
He's right here.
You're comfortable with his views on, you're comfortable with his views on vaccines, Mr. President?
We'll be talking about a lot of things, but he's going to have a big role in health care, a very big role.
Is it HHS, maybe?
He knows it better than anybody. Some views that I happen to agree with very strongly, and I have for a long time.
On what?
For years, you and I would we'll be seeing it as a...
What about his views on vaccine and maybe a position of
All of these
HHS?
things will be talked about.
This meeting is for the community of Dearborn, so please let us welcome Mr. Donald J. Trump.
Dearborn is Trump country. It will always be.
Let me share a couple words. Let me share a couple words for our president, for our future president and former president, Mr. Donald J. Trump.
Yes!
A wise man once said, "Peace is the prize," and I stand before him today. As Arab Americans, we unite against the betrayal of those in power. Our families back home suffer, their cries for help echoing across borders, while the world remains silent. It is time to prioritize our nation's best interests and foster lasting peace for all. This current administration has failed miserably in all aspects of humanity. It is imperative that the Republican Party recognizes the contributions of Arab Americans. No longer will we tolerate the narrative of fake news that seeks to demonize our people. We are proud Americans enriching this nation with our hospitality, education, and hard work. From doctors to humanitarians and poets to politicians, we embody the spirit of resilience and progress. We look to a Trump presidency with hope, envisioning a time where peace flourishes, particularly in Lebanon and Palestine, maintaining the integrity of our borders. We appreciate the recent letter regarding Lebanon. However, I can't stand in silence when Palestine is being erased. Please help us stop the bloodshed. No amount of money or power should be prioritized over human life. U.S. citizens should decide elections, not foreign entities and biased media sources. We must reclaim the promise of our forefathers, the freedom of speech, untainted by censorship from social media giants. These platforms should serve as the public spaces, allowing us to reveal the truths and shine the lights of the injustices around the world. As we approach the next election, let us be clear the outcome will reflect the ineffective policies and leadership that have put us all at risk. I believe that you will stand up to corruption, fostering peace and prosperity through diplomacy rather than through bombs and bloodshed. I, along with many others, truly appreciate that you made it a priority to visit Dearborn, one of the greatest cities in the United States. It is vital to keep building these connections and strengthening relationships with our incredibly intelligent community, especially after the election. Now, I would like to honor our future president, Mr. Donald Trump, with the plaque on behalf of all peace-loving Michiganders, from a quote from Ronald Reagan that says, "Peace is not the absence of conflict, but the ability to handle conflict by peaceful means."
Well,
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. President, do you still believe that two states would be the best ever had to do? Mr. President, do you still believe in a two-state solution?
I know many people from Lebanon. We have to get this whole thing over with. We want to have peace. We want to have peace on earth, all over, all over. And these are wonderful people, and I very much appreciate being with you in Dearborn.
Thank you very much. It's shaped in the hand of Michigan because Michigan will decide this election, and Michigan is turning around to be a Republican state. Thank you. Thank you very much. You guys, get it right. There you go. There you go.
Can I get a picture of James there?
We need a speech.
Vice President, we've ever had.
Thank you.
Yes, we do.
Businessman and a peaceful man.
Mr. President. No preaching, no pushing, guys. No
Behind.
right, so as you see there, President Trump, and also I think we saw RFK Jr. there somewhere along the way to Warren, Michigan, as President Trump will be speaking there in just a bit. As we know that Matt Cain and Paula Scanlon are in Warren. We saw the pre-program, of course, starting there. However, when we see President Trump on the move, of course, we go to that live. No details at this point as to exactly where he is. Looks like a lobby of a hotel, of course, or some sort of a huge convention center or restaurant area, maybe in Warren or outside of Warren. Again, no details at this point on what is going on there, but we do know that he is making a surprise visit to the people there. And we did see RFK Jr. as well. So President Trump on his way to Warren, where he is scheduled to speak in about an hour, so 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. There's a number of folks that I recognize there, including Stephen Chung, the senior communications director for the president. Obviously the camera work is getting ready to go there to see hopefully President Trump if they maybe zoom in a little bit. But anyway, so why don't we listen in live as to what's going on there as President Trump now is in the center of your screen right now. Let's take that live.
Where's Joanne? Does anyone know where Joanne is?
They're ready.
Give me those flags. Hand me those plaques, please. Give me those plaques.
Mr. Trump!
President Trump! President Trump! Mr.
Mr. Trump! Mr. Trump!
Let's just specifically women's health. Yesterday, we're talking about RFK.
Great, RFK.
Minister of Health.
RFK Jr. is great. And you know, they wish they had it, but they don't have it right now.
Mr. Trump, do you still believe a two-state solution is possible? Sir, Liz Cheney interpreted your comments last night as a threat against your life. What is your response to that?
I think that Liz Cheney is a disaster. All she wants to do is blow people up. She's a war hawk and a dumb one. And if you ever put her into the field of battle, she'd be the first one to chicken out. She wouldn't fight. She'd chicken out so fast. That's all I say.
President Trump, sir,
They don't mind killing people, but if they had to do it themselves, she wouldn't fight. She's a coward.
Mr. Trump, do you think that kind of language is disqualifying for someone who's running for president? Do you agree? Mr. Trump, do you think what's happening in Gaza is a genocide?
Sir, what conversations have you had recently with Prime Minister Netanyahu about bringing peace to the Middle East?
conversation.
He said
You're
that.
going to bring peace. You're going to have peace in the Middle East. Not with the clowns that you have running the U.S. right now.
He said that you
You're going to
told
have
him.
peace. You're going to have peace in the Middle East, and they should have peace in the Middle East, but not with the clowns you have in the Middle East.
He said you told him you wanted to end the.
What you have people in the Middle East that aren't doing their job, and you have people in the U.S. that aren't doing their job, and when they get it together, when they get it right, you're going to have peace in the Middle East.
Have you talked about a specific end to the conflict with Prime Minister Netanyahu? What
I
that might
always
look
talk
like?
about things like that. Thank you very much.
President Trump.